Okay. Alright, let's get on with it. Oh. Been a hectic month, and I really don't know what to do. I need to play to relieve my stress, so... let's just keep going. Okay. I told her I needed to iron my shoelaces and made tracks toward the nearest job. Hello. Okay. What do I want to do? Inspire. Come on. Alright, let them. The hallways were spick and span and nearly empty. There was a lot of things, but mostly it was just big. People. The lobby was full of people of all ages, men and women. Every single one of them was in that room because something was wrong. I've never felt exactly comfortable in the hospital. Blah! Damn it. Yeah. Stop looking at me, fishes. I figured out which ward Mary had gone to. Next, I just had to find out a little more about it. Okay. And then I can't smoke right here. Talk. Receptionist. Can I? Excusez-moi. Yes. The front desk told me the location of her ward. Nah. Let's just move to the reception. No, the reception. Let's move to the ward. Am I allowed to go in there? I headed for Mary's ward, hoping to find some answers. Something about the antiseptic smell of hospitals always put me on edge. Or maybe it's just because I can't smoke. Right. Right. Hi. How are you? It's bad to smoke. Just as I was starting to think, I'd managed to get myself lost. Like, whoops. Wrong tone. Just as I was starting to think I'd managed to get myself lost, I rounded a corner to find myself at the office for Mary's ward. I could feel the eyes of the staff boring into me, but I couldn't really blame them. I hadn't had a smoke in more than an hour, and I was starting to get a little twitchy. Who was that? Hold on. Be right back, everybody. Whew, right back. My sister just... It was my sister's alarm clock. Apparently she's got 3 alarm clocks, 2 alarm clocks, so one of them usually comes off at wrong timing, or in the middle of the night, or just randomly at all. So, whatever. As I looked around, trying to figure out my next move, a sneering little rat of a doctor scuttled across the floor to stop. Really? Is that a rat or a doctor? Ah. Hiya. Ah, damn it. Don't do that. Oh, her doctor. Never mind. Please give me a patient registration card to the receptionist and wait for your turn. I'm not a patient. What did I want to do? Let's inspect my butt. Oh, right, the room. I'm sorry. It's like 1:27 early in the morning. On the 9th of September. Oh, by the way, Happy Mid-Autumn Festival. We're in Hong Kong. Sorry. Sorry, my throat. It was an exam room like you might find in any hospital. I wasn't really expecting it to be different. I haven't seen one yet. I've seen the Hong Kong government ones. I haven't seen it anywhere else yet. The room was full of medical devices, the functions of which I couldn't even begin to guess at. Still, they looked pretty nice, and certainly made the hospital seem like it was a high-class joint. Was this Titanic? Female doctor. You look sinister, man. I noticed a woman wearing a white lab coat. Her eyes shone in intelligence as I watched her skim through a report, and her bearing was confident and proud. She was quite a woman. I couldn't help but wonder if she had been Mary's doctor. She might have been. Male nurse. I couldn't shake the feeling that he was giving me the evil eye every time my back was turned. He might be bad. He must be bad from the get-backers. Get-backers. I tried to catch him at I tried to catch him at it once or twice, but no dice. Okay, return to the center. Let's go to the female doctor. Your name is Sarah. Well, I'm sure you've figured out that I'm a doctor here. I don't really see that you need to know anything else. She wasn't gonna make it easy, but I knew how to deal with dames like Sarah Travis. Right. Mary Taylor. Miss Taylor? I'm sorry, who are you? I really can't discuss a patient with a stranger. Damn you, Bills. I'm sorry, when I'm sleepy, I'm gonna start really sweary-ish. Can't I just shove up my briefcase to you? Or did I have my name card or something? Can I shove this to her? Take him out. I took out my business card and leave. Moi. Me. My name is Jake Hunter. I'm a detective. I pulled out one of my cards out of my pocket and handed it to her. I'm conducting an investigation that concerns Miss Taylor, and I have a few questions I was hoping you could help me with. Would you be able to spare a few minutes? Detective. Oh, sorry for the confusion. My name is Sarah Travis. Unfortunately, I was not Miss Taylor's doctor. Miss Taylor's doctor was Professor Klein. I would suggest you talk to him, but he's out of the office today. Well, that shouldn't be too much of a problem. I'm sure you can answer some of my questions. I suppose. You really should talk to Professor Klein, though. He would know a lot more than I do. I don't believe you, bitch. Relationship. I'm going high. My relationship with Miss Taylor? You almost called Miss Taylor by her first name a second ago. You were her doctor, you bitch. Sorry. Forgive me, Lord, for swearing. Made me think you two might be close. Oh my gosh, we're on the right track. You're right. I wasn't her doctor, but I ran into her here a couple of times. She was so warm and friendly that we just started talking. Wait. No, wait. No! Never mind. Mary was suffering from a chronic heart condition. She'd been coming to the hospital for more than 10 years. I heard she'd undergone surgery for her condition at some point. But really, beyond that, anything I know is just hearsay. You really should talk to Professor Klein. You just want to get out of this business. Whoa! Stupid keyboard. You really should just talk to him. Really, bitch? It wouldn't be very professional of me to talk about a colleague. Really? Really? Anything unusual? I can't think of anything. I understand. Thank you very much for your time, ma'am. If there's anything else I can do, please don't hesitate to come by again. I will. Thank you. What did I want to do? Can I inspect some more? Maybe can I look at that stupid nurse? Nothing else, huh? Nothing else. Let's move. The bar. God damn it, my throat. The business cards I'd found in Mary's apartment suggested that she'd been working at the East Bar before her death. I had a feeling I might find something useful. And if not, well, it was a bar, and I wasn't about to say no to a glass of scotch. Really? I stepped off of the crowded streets of downtown Aspicio and into the East Bar. Only a few days earlier, it would have been Mary Taylor walking in through that door instead of me. It was a classy joint, but I couldn't spot a single customer. Perfect. I ambled up to the bar and pulled out a cigarette. The bartender gave me a half-hearted nod. It's like, yes, I get a smoke. A smoke. A smoke for your sake. I lit a cigarette. The bartender seemed like the kind of guy who was particular about his customers and everything else. I knew how to play his game. Played cool, got on his good side. Once we were pals, started asking questions. But if there's some bartenders that don't want to be asked questions, hey? I'm crazy. I'm getting crazy. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Don't mind me. Inspect. The bar. Why am I doing like that? The bar. It was a really classy joint. Oh, no, it was a real classy joint. Huh? Who's calling me? Who is calling me? It was a real classy joint. Nothing flashy, just lots of velvet and rich mahogany. Is that right? Yeah, take the drink. Oh, what? No, much worse. Damn it. It was a pretty cozy place to boot, even if it'd been full, I didn't think there would have been more than 10 people or so. What did I want to look? The booze! The shelves behind the bar were packed full of liquor. Almost all of it, the good stuff. Are you rich enough? No bathtub hooch there. That kind of place is pretty rare nowadays. Makes me a little sad. What does that mean? Bathtub hooch. The counter. It's been a long time since I'd seen a counter like that. Rich, dark wood, polished to look like glass. That's nice. Is it marble? Bartender. Scary face. Is it scary? The man was cleaning a glass and doing his level best to look aloof and refined. God, you're scary. He was making an effort to ignore me, but every so often I would catch him glancing clandestinely in my direction. I should keep some of those words, really. It's too much. My brain cannot read. I cannot think properly. Let me just get my notepad and jot that down for my educational purposes. What am I doing? What am I doing with my life? Clandestinely. Oh boy. Okay. I figured he was playing the proper bartender, waiting for me to make the first move. Well, shucks. He's not gonna hit on you. That's what. Return to the vendor. Nope. Bartender. I like to ask about the bar. You're gonna make me say it, aren't you? This is it for. Are you happy now? Easy there, friend. I could get used to a joint like this. Then you are one of a shockingly small number of individuals who still possesses a modicum of taste. Great, another new one. Damn it. Modicum. Damn it, I need to read my English. I need to read up on my English. Modicum of taste. That's about Mary Taylor. Oh my. Have we completely forgotten our manners? Oh damn it. Let's order a drink. What the hell is that? What is that? What kind of drink is that? Glenmorangie. Is it like shochu or something? Tell me please if it's like shochu. Miss Taylor? Yeah, she was previously under my employ as a hostess. A nice, polite girl. She came from quite a respectable family. Prior to her tenure at this establishment, she was employed at a Fortune 500 company. What the hell? Why 500? Why is there a number in this company? I don't know what to talk about. Why she quit? That's what. I must confess, I do not know why Miss Taylor chose to leave her previous employer. Perhaps because I have that rare quality of a common destiny. I know this word, but I cannot pronounce it properly. I can never pronounce it properly. Decency. Quality of common decency, and as such, mind my own business. Who are you? Yours are hard. I believe you are paid to be a hostess, not a gossip. Not to gossip. Oh, damn it. Why press the... Don't press the window bar. Goodness sakes. I really should... Stupid buttons. I'm sure you've noticed he's the only customer right now. Who else exactly am I supposed to host? Hey. Oh, your name is Kim. I only just heard the news. I still can't believe she was killed. She was too nice of a girl to get stuck in a place like this, you know. Looked like Mary's death had hit her pretty hard. These two might have been tight. Best friends for life. Yeah. She told me once that she had some kind of serious heart condition. She used to go to a big university hospital or something. The registration card I found in Mary's apartment, it had to be the hospital Kim was talking about. She mentioned once that she'd been fired because of something to do with her condition. You heart racist! Excuse me. She was a friendly girl. A lot of our customers came by just to see her. Oh, she must have been a whore. Never mind. In fact, there was one man who came by almost every day. I think they were probably sweethearts. No, that's the murderer. That's the murderer! Business hasn't been very good lately. Even our regular customers don't visit us as often as they used to. Because Mary was gone. What? You wanna know about little old me? I was like Mary's mentor here. Really? That's it? She was a college student, I think. Yeah, it's pretty crazy about her. Came by almost every day. He was a stalker. He had kind of a boring name though. Trent, I think it was. Mary did seem to like him. Never mind the name, you're a racist. Oh, I know. I just remembered. Tell me, bitch. An older man had been visiting her recently. He looked very professional. It wasn't unusual for rich, important men like that to be Mary's regulars. But he was the only one who she would talk to privately. I am your father. She almost always looked upset after he left though. Well, it looked like that was about all of the information I'd be able to bring out of Kim. Sorry if I bothered you, ma'am. Oh, don't worry about it, sugar. Why do you come by and see me sometime? I pulled out the cig and thought about what to do next. Punch her in the face. Let's look at the bartender's face. I watched his hands fly across the bottles and mixers. Wasn't his first time mixing a drink, apparently. I wouldn't want to be in his hands. Let's move it. Let's move it. Let's move it. Don't fight. I didn't see that location on my map earlier. I figured I could use a little relaxation and a good smoke. The park, it was. I arrived once again at Espesio Central Park. I didn't think I was gonna find anything, but it was worth a shot. Let's move it. Crime scene. Headed back to the scene of the crime once again. I was at the scene of the crime. Had I missed anything? I inspect by There's nothing around, but in my mind, Mary's body lay there, plain as day. Every time I visit the scene of the crime, the world gets a little colder. Aside from the whisper of the wind and the distant buzz of the city, this part of the park was almost silent. Oh damn it, what did I do? Mary's body might have left, but something of its presence remained. Oh damn it, what did I do? I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I wonder if the homeless people was still there. Didn't look like any of their bombs were going to talk to me. Oh god. Can I go back to my office? I decided to head back to the office to organize my thoughts. Welcome back, sir. Thanks, babe. How'd it go today? Alright. I picked up a few leads, but there's nothing solid yet. I think I'm gonna have to sort and see if that brings things into focus. That sounds like an excellent plan, sir. Let's say that you can do some work. You're a real peach. I settled down in my chair as I dug a cigarette out of my pack. I had to be off my feet, and with smoke beginning to curl around my head, I started to think back on the day's events. What did I forgot to say? My pictures of Mary's life was finally starting to take shape. First, I heard that she suffered from a medical condition. What was it? Heart condition. Yay! It had something to do with the heart. Mary had been to the hospital a number of times as a result of her condition. I found her patient registration card in her apartment. How does the name of Mary's? Oh damn it. Hospital EU. Mary had been a frequent patient at Natnarf University Hospital. I met someone at the hospital who had been close to Mary before her death. Who had I met? Sarah Travis. Mary had been friends with Dr. Sarah Travis, who, I might add, had been quite a woman. Ooh, but Sarah hadn't been Mary's doctor. Who used to be Mary's doctor? Professor Klein. I like to put Scott Kinsley for once. Yeah, Sarah told me that hers was Professor Klein. The name of her hospital wasn't the only thing I learned about Mary while I was searching her apartment. What other negative information had I uncovered about her job? Yes, I finally confirmed what the police had suspected. That she'd work at a bar, as well as the name of the bar. I'm such a good detective. What had the name of Mary's bar been? I had a feeling it was shit. Dirty Southwest. Why am I saying South? Where's the South? She'd worked at the East Bar in Espesio. I'd met someone at the bar who claimed to know Mary when she was alive. Who had been close to Mary at the East Bar? Kim. Yeah, her name was Kim. The birds I The birds I'd met at the bar told me where Mary had worked before she came to the bar. Fortune 500. One of those big-time Fortune 500 companies, apparently. They also told me why Mary had been fired from her last job. It was her condition. Wait, what's that? Embezzlement. Embezzlement. Sorry, I need to read. She had been fired for her mysterious condition. Oh! God damn it. I'd learned something else at the bar. Something that I had a feeling might turn out to be important. Mary had a boyfriend. That ugly name. What was Mary's boyfriend's name? His name was Trent, but I hadn't learned anything else about him. At both the East Bar and Mary's apartment, the people I talked to had mentioned a name who'd visited Mary recently. He appeared to be a middle-aged and professional? That's how they describe him. Of course, that was a little vague, but it was a start. I'd struck out again with the thumbs, but I'd gotten the feeling that one of them had wanted to talk to me. What's the name of that guy again? Is it this guy? Aldenberg had tried to tell me something a few times, only to be interrupted. Despite all that I'd learned, I still didn't have an inkling of a motive for Mary's murder. Could she have made an enemy of someone? She was a nice person. Yes, she was a nice girl, and everyone I'd talked to so far had liked her. I let my mind drift back over everyone that I'd met that day, what they said, how they looked, and I replayed the whole day in my mind. What are your broken CD? I felt like I had a pretty good handle on the situation. It was true that I didn't have a motive, or even a suspect, but I could feel the answers lurking just beneath the surface. The bombs playing it close to the chest. Trent, Mary's boyfriend. Versifying an old doctor. And the middle-aged man. It must be Kingsley. I felt like I was getting closer to the truth, bit by bit. The case was a real mess, and if it was like any other case I'd had, it was gonna get worse before it got better. The shattered pieces of this woman's life were starting to form a picture, but I wasn't liking what I was seeing. Something shadowy and distinct. Something dark and dangerous. Mary Taylor had gotten caught up in something serious. I put my cigarette to my lips before I realized it had burned out long before. I held it aside and dropped it into the ashtray. It had been a long day. I was staring down the barrel of another long one the next day. Just as I was reaching for a second cigarette, the office phone shattered the evening silence of the office. God damn it! It was long before Yulia had answered the phone. The ringing stopped, and I lit my cigarette with shaking hands as my stomach twisted itself into a knot. That phone call was bad news. I knew it. As I took my first pull, I told myself I was worrying for nothing, and for a moment I believed it. Jake! The knot in my stomach clenched. It cinched tight. Cigarette smoke burned in my throat. Get in here now! Before she had even finished, I was out of my chair and through the door into the main office. There was no blood left in Julia's face, and the fingers she had wrapped around the phone were white. What was it? Did Kim die? That was the Sofia police station. They were calling it... What? They were calling to inform me that Mr. Kingsley had been mugged. What? I take back all what I've said about Kingsley earlier. What? Is King okay? As Martin said, he was sent to the hospital. It seemed that he's stable, and not in serious condition, but she wouldn't tell me any more. I see. I'm going to the hospital to check on King. Yes, sir. He was sent to a police hospital. Miss Martin and Mr. Lewis are attending to him. Got it. Julia, you can go home. There, Julia, you can go home early today. Get some rest for both of us. And be careful. Of course, sir. Make sure you take her as well. I gave Julia a last nod of goodbye as I ran down the stair, pulling my coat on. Not putting my coat on? Nah, I'd completely forgotten about the case. All I could think about was King. No! Damn it. No, King, you mustn't die on me. No. Wait, let me see. Let me see. God damn it. King, I take back all I've said about you earlier. I take it back. I'm so mean. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.